T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast. T&D Sports Video Productions presents the Orland and Cohen High School Lacrosse Game of the Week. Today is the Sailors of Oceanside High School hosting the Dalers of Farmingdale High School from Mossback Field here in Oceanside. Hi everyone, Mike Trez on hand to bring you all the action, joined by Jim Furchland. Jim, a little bit of a contrast in styles setting up this game. For Farmingdale, they're big, they're athletic, especially on the defensive side, but they also have a big kid on the offensive side, and that is number 13, Ryan Woodland.
Yeah, Woodland this year, he has been a force on the offense for the Dalers. 20 goals, 7 assists. Can really do it all facets, a really good passer. He's also a senior. He's going to be playing collegiate ball at the end of his high school career. Expect a big game from him today.
And for Oceanside, a smaller but quick, athletic team, wants to score a lot of goals, well coached, and they're led by, on the offensive end, number 22, Ronnie Kramer.
Yeah, Kramer, another guy who can get it done, but mainly a scorer. Over 30 goals on the year. Had a season high 8 versus Hicksville, so he can really fill it up. He's also done it twice other, 7 goals and 6 goals. He had that against Hempstead and MacArthur. So if he's out and he has an open look, he's going to fire it away, and likely it's going to go in the back of the net.
Taking a quick look at our goalie matchup, we'll talk a little bit more about Farmingdale's goalie, number 99, Danny Seaman. But in net for Oceanside is number 35, Ryan Collins.
Yeah, Collins has 27 saves on the year, a season high, 12 saves last game versus Calhoun. So he is a guy who can get it in between the pipes. He's not afraid to get physical. He will go all out to sacrifice his body. It's a really tough kid in between the pipes for the Sailors.
Taking a really quick look at our coaching matchup for Farmingdale, it's Mike Hungerford, now in his 6th year. And for Oceanside, head coach Rob Blount.
Yeah, Blount also an alum from CW Post, an All-American playing football and lacrosse. Sailors having a good program with him, and Blount as the head coach. And then for the Dalers, Mike Hungerford, also a Farmingdale alum himself. And a note to say in between this game for Farmingdale, if they give up 10 goals or more, it's going to be very tough to take down the Sailors today on their home field.
Mangio and Parker in the face-off circle. It's Mangio who comes away with it. On the far side, he gets it to Wilson. Wilson in the middle of the field. He waits for help. Gets help from Quinn. Now near side, it's O'Keefe. Burgesson. Burgesson looking to make a move. Finally gives it up behind to Nardone. Whips it around. There's a shot and a score.
No score. It looked like it may have gone the post.
Shot came from Woodland. But you're right. No score on that play. But Farmingdale keeps the ball. Burgesson. That shot goes in.
That was Woodland.
So Woodland, 2 quick shots, scores on the second one.
Yeah, this was a 5-hole right through the legs of Collins, and go from that low release all the way down, and Collins never saw it. And another goal on the year for Ryan Woodland, his 21st of the season.
We neglected to mention the officials at the outset. Ed Wallace and Keith Stazak. Same 2 on the face-off again. It's Parker. He's working against Mangio. Farmingdale comes away with possession again. They lead 1-0, 10.5 left in the first quarter. Wilson towards the cage. Nice dish in front. That shot is off the post, but Farmingdale keeps possession.
Good attempt from O'Keefe. Didn't really have nothing last game, but the last 2 games he's been a little bit better. That was a good opportunity, but an even better defensive play inside the crease from the Sailors.
Farmingdale still on offense. They lead 1-0. 10:20 left in the first. From here in Oceanside, Mike Trezza, Jim Furchlin on hand. O'Keefe will put it in play. Around the horn goes Farmingdale. There's a shot, it goes wide. Shot came from Cangelosi.
Looks like Broderick may have got a piece of that with his long stick. Number 44 on the right side.
Farmingdale looking for an opening. Now they send it behind. Over the shoulder shot from Wilson. That's turned away.
Collins with a tremendous save up high, right around his face.
Collins stopping nearly for 50% of his shots this season.
It's his first save of the day, and it was probably the best one we'll see so far. Look at this replay. Good dish, good ball movement, quick instincts. Better save by Collins. Gives him 28 on the year.
Farmingdale goes back on the offense with Hickes. He carries it into the zone, sends it right side. There's a shot. Again, it's a stop by Collins.
Yeah, went down to the ground game there, and now look at Collins trying to heave it over midfield, and that's a turnover.
Down under 9 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Farmingdale up 1-0 over Oceanside.
And Mike, the last time these 2 teams played, they played on March 24th last year, and that was when Farmingdale got the better half of Oceanside, a low-scoring affair in a 5-2 win.
Cangelosi on the near side. Trying to lose his defender. Still moving right, sends it behind. Hickes. Over the shoulder pass, that won't work, and Oceanside takes over.
O'Keefe wasn't ready for that pass, but good instincts and awareness. Woodland tried to make something out of nothing, got a little too fancy there.
Scott Madden tries to send it, carry it into the zone, and instead he nearly loses it, and it's picked up by Nicky Cairo.
That's a great spin move by Cairo, even to stay composed and keep it in Sailors territory. Not a lot of players can pull up with the ball and keep it in their possession.
Oceanside in the white moves left to right. First offensive possession for them. Playing with 2 behind the cage. As we mentioned at the outset, this Oceanside team has speed and athleticism.
And these numbers on Oceanside are tough to see in this light as the sun is starting to really come out. But it's a really windy day here on the western side of Long Island.
White with blue outline letters. Ball goes behind Dylan Nardone. And Oceanside loses possession back over to Farmingdale.
Yeah, I guess a little shove from the offensive side from Oceanside, and Farmingdale is rewarded with the ball right back.
Looking to push it up is Cangelosi. Sends it up top, Burgesson. Burgesson is leveled, and they take it away from him back the other way.
I guess that was a clean hit. Looked like a blatant shot to the back. And here's Oceanside. They may have numbers.
Nardone is back on the field. Looking for room. Couple spin moves.
Do you have audio on the...
Trying to get rid of Smichael.
No, I don't mean that. Can you hear?
Sends it back behind. Sailors again with 2 guys playing behind the cage.
That's the monitors usually not on. Okay.
Now they'll go to work.
All right, so just start 5 minutes too.
Oceanside taking their time looking for the right shot.
Good move.
Spin move, fire, that's turned away. Nice save by Seaman.
His first of the day, and the first shot attempt from Kramer is denied on the ground. And Seaman with a save.
Farmingdale still up 1-0, approaching the 5-minute mark in the first quarter. Now here's Levantini near side. Sends it up top, Wilson. Now swings it around to the far side. Farmingdale back around the horn to Levantini.
Tom, you got to be a little tighter.
Wilson looking to spin, looking to shoot. Gets it off and he scores.
Kyle Wilson, finesse and finish, and he wins the battle. Past Collins. Well, you've got to check out this replay again. First off, it's a one-on-one battle. We slowed right down here. Spin move to the left. Breaks down his defender. Breaks down another defender. Keeps the ball in his possession. Fakes it left. Goes right. Collins can't do anything there.
Wilson just put Farmingdale up 2-0. 4.5 left in the first. Wilson headed to Farmingdale College next year.
And his 8th goal of the year.
Face-off once again is won by Mangio. Mangio 3 for 3 on face-offs.
And it shows with Farmingdale, when they possess the ball first, they gain more confidence and run their sets more smoothly. And their defense is relaxed in the backfield.
Wilson back on the field. Sends it far side to Burgesson. Now in back of the cage, it's turned over. Hickes tried to handle that pass. It was too hot for him, and Oceanside gains possession.
Oceanside needs to step it up a little bit here on defense. On the offensive side, they've been slow. Farmingdale, they've just been more eager to move their offense. Now it's Oceanside's turn.
Brian Brennan carries it into the zone, and we've got an early timeout call.
Just stop at your play, the turnover, and back to the Dalers.
Play will continue with 3:20 left in the first. Farmingdale has the ball and the 2-0 lead. This side it comes to Cangelosi.
Violation on the last play from Oceanside. 20 seconds.
Cangelosi moves towards the cage, gives it up, and back of the cage to O'Keefe. They work it to the top. It's Burgesson. Sends it behind.
Watch out for this battle.
Cangelosi turns and fires and sends it wide.
And Cangelosi had a pass to the middle and decided to take it himself, trying to do a one-man band and couldn't finish the job. That's a terrific defensive play by Brian Brennan.
As the guy with the ball, O'Keefe, slipped down.
Actually, is it 26 or 28?
As you mentioned, these numbers are very hard to see, especially at this time of the day. Light blue numbers on a white uniform.
That was Brennan. So man-up opportunity for Farmingdale.
Farmingdale on the man advantage for the first time. They'll work it around. Near side, Wilson, Burgesson, giving everyone a touch.
This is where peripheral vision is key for the Oceanside defense. You want to keep your head on a swivel, but you want to make sure that that one man doesn't pay the price.
Burgesson loses it, and Oceanside is back the other way. It is Amatrano on the move. Now we've got a timeout. We're going to step away and be back with more action right after this. You're watching the T&D Sports video production, Lacrosse Game of the Week.
Leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Mossback Field here in Oceanside. For today's Game of the Week, Mike Trezza, Jim Furchlin on hand, and Farmingdale leads it 2-0. Just 1:40 left to go in the first.
Yeah, 2 goals and 2 W's for Farmingdale. When I say that, Woodland and Wilson getting past Collins, no problem. But that last goal by Wilson, breaking down 2 defenders, faking Collins to the left, and then scoring to the right side, was a beautiful goal by Kyle Wilson, giving him his 8th of the year.
Oceanside will take over possession again. It's send it up top. Here's Kramer. Gets knocked off the play. Still looking to fire. To his left, to his right, now back to his left. He sends a shot wide.
Kramer, he'll take most of their shots. Reason why he's got 31 of their goals this year. That was a missile just wide to the left.
Sailors keep possession.
Exit out.
Here's a shot from Kramer. That hits the post.
Are you sure you're on the right?
Looks like it may have hit the middle of the stick.
Stop streaming. Stop
But from this angle, it may have hit the post as well.
Okay. So,
Oceanside again. Looking to fire it.
Now reopen YouTube. Make sure you're on the right spot.
Now this side it comes to Parent Chief. Oceanside looking for just the right shot here. Here's Cairo.
Picked away cleanly. That's Biella with the pick.
Long clear by Seaman. Almost a shot by Seaman. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter, it's Farmingdale 2, Oceanside nothing. We'll step away and be back with more action right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Better pass, and that's a goal! And have graduated Thomas Jefferson. She passes it out, she shoots, and scores! As we see on the replay here, Jim, what a spin move, but an even better save by Warner.
Assist this year, too.
Great pass! Pass, shoots, score! A lot of one-on-ones. We have a wraparound, shoots, and puts it in! Oh, he told him, hey, you're up 2 goals. But no, they want to make it a third, and they do! Number 12, Krista churns.
How do you like your butter? You like it churned? Escaping inside.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating! Shot, save! Kaylin Connors!
Welcome back, everyone, to Oceanside. Second quarter getting set to get underway. It'll be Parker working against Mangio. Oceanside comes away with possession. This time they move right to left. They're in the white. And they trail 2-0 as we start play here in the second quarter. Mike Trez on hand, along with Jim Furchland.
Mike, what I noticed in that first quarter from Oceanside, when they look to attack and try to penetrate the defense, they go more toward their left side. They're not going to their right. So watch out for that in this second half. If it goes right, it goes left. He's going left again.
Cairo flashes across, now gets it on the far side, looking for room, finally gives it up. It comes behind, it's knocked away, but Nardone will keep possession. Up top, Nikki Cairo, the junior, forced out wide. On the far side, looking for a spin move. Now it comes this side. Oceanside looking for the shot. Cairo sends that wide. Oceanside keeps it.
Credit to Oceanside for taking care of the ball, but even a bigger credit to Farmingdale for making it really hard to get it inside that crease.
And here's the turnover. Bilello comes away with it for Farmingdale.
Stay on 2. You have to.
10 minutes left in the second. Low-scoring affair. Farmingdale on top 2-0. Ball goes off the stick, and it's retained by Farmingdale. It's Woodland. Ball's loose in front, and it's scooped up by Cairo.
Cairo making another defensive play and showing off that spin move. It's quick and concise, and it gets past the defense.
Leads the team in ground balls. He gets it ahead to Mecca.
Now here's McCabe. Remember, he's got 21 goals himself. We haven't mentioned him yet.
Oceanside trying to set up.
Stifling defense by Ryan Thomas.
Thomas, one of their big guys on defense. Here's a shot. Turn and fire. That shot is wide.
And McCabe looking for his first goal of the day. Couldn't coordinate where he wanted to shoot it. Goes wide left.
McCabe gets it back. Now Nardone. Nardone covered by Pantorno. Oceanside looking for room. And there's a save by Seaman.
Second save of the day. Seaman secures it, no problem. Looking for the 5-hole. Seaman read it. Picks up his second one of the day.
Back the other way is Farmingdale. Rough play along the near side. And we've got a timeout called by Farmingdale.
Farmingdale wants to work their way. It seems they've been a little stagnant ever since those first two goals, ever since the Wilson goal, making 2-0. They've been more looser on offense, but their defense is staying there. Their offense, they haven't really been moving as much.
We talked a little bit in our opening about Danny Seaman, the Farmingdale goalie, Jim, headed to St. John's University next year.
Yeah, good university for him. Stays close to home, keeps that Long Island reputation intact. St. John's has a good program, and Danny Seaman will fit right in.
There you take a look at the Farmingdale huddle, led by Mike Hungerford. We mentioned an alumnus of Farmingdale High, graduated in '86, and now in his 6th year at the helm for the Dalers.
Yeah, if you want to check on this Seaman save, good attempt from Kim McCabe, and looked like it. Basically, what I saw from Seaman looked like he was a catcher watching a fastball go into his glove. Very easy to do for him. Made it look like it was no problem for him at all in between the pipes.
Play getting set to get back underway. Farmingdale leads Oceanside 2-0. 8:17 left before halftime. Goals from Woodland and Wilson, both in the first quarter. Now Wilson wearing the ceremonial number 40. Sends it back to Caden Lennon, the sophomore who's in there for the first time. Lennon trying to lose his defender. He uncorks one, and that sails wide.
Lennon does have 5 goals on the year. Season high 3 versus East Meadow. And that one was a shot and a half from the left side.
Lennon knocked off the play, sends it to Wilson. Trying to evade his defender. Back behind, Caden Lennon. Shoots, and that is a save.
Third one of the day for Collins, and that one was close distance within a shotgun. And Collins comes away with his third of the day.
Oceanside had it, and now we've got a break, empty net, and there's a score from James Hickes.
That was just terrific penetration when the defense was offset. Look how quick they moved the ball. Hickes had an open look. Collins out of his net. And Hickes picks up the goal, his 15th of the year. And staying close to home, Farmingdale High School, Farmingdale College.
Just stepping across that Route 110 from the Nassau side to the Suffolk side next year. Got another face-off between Mangio and Parker. Farmingdale again comes away with it. Here's a shot, and there's a score by Woodland, second of the game.
Could you blink your eyes before that last goal? That was extremely fast and a great look. You even got to give credit to the pass. Black passes off to his right, and a missile with the left side, the southpaw stroke from Ryan Woodland, giving him his 22nd goal of the season and his second of the afternoon. 4-0, Dalers.
Coach Hungerford talking to me about Woodland said you don't see many guys this size, and if you do, it's on the defensive end.
Yeah, and he's got a diamond in the rough, a hidden gem for the green and white.
A battle for it in the face-off circle. Ball still loose on the ground. Let's see who can scoop it. Still loose, and they're still after it. Finally, Farmingdale, Smeichel. He's knocked down from behind, and here comes the flag.
Now, Smeichel got hit hard, but he's going to have to get used to that after he's done playing in his high school ball. Looking at this replay, looks like a slash on the back. Yeah, gets it right on the elbow. That's going to be a yellow card every time.
So Farmingdale, already up 4-0, is going to go on the man up right here. Jordan Smeichel, as Jim mentions, will be playing football over at Rutgers next year.
Good program. Had some ups and downs this season, but they finished off the year strong. I mean, when you're playing in the Big Ten and Rutgers is in that conversation.
Hickes up top, thought about it, passed it up. Now he'll fire, and there's a save by Collins.
Even though Collins made that save, the shot may have gone a little high, but the way he saved it so cleanly made him look like he did it effortlessly. And that's his 4th of the day.
Hickes trying to keep it in bounds, but the ball go over to Oceanside. Oceanside needs to make something happen. They're down 4-0. Under 6 minutes to go. Here's a turnover. Oh, that ball almost went in.
It went off both posts, Mike. And that would have been the hat trick for Woodland.
How did that ball not go in?
Is this lacrosse or pinball?
Oceanside goes back on offense, and again they turn it over. This time it's Bolello who comes away with it. Sends it ahead to Black.
Black with the assist on the last goal to Woodland.
Black gets off the field, replaced by Burgesson. Farmingdale will look to go to work on the offense, already up 4-0. 5 minutes left in the second. You can hear the wind from in our booth, Jim.
It was a windy day all day long, so it's not jacket weather, it's sweatshirt weather today. Oh, picked off cleanly by Oceanside.
Ball never got to Collins. As Jim said, it was blocked in front and back the other way of the Sailors.
That wasn't blocked, that was intercepted.
Ball comes near side. Nicky Cairo sends it up top. Parent Chief. Oceanside needs to get a good shot here.
Now with the sun going down a little bit, the jerseys are a little more visible for Oceanside.
Great point. Cairo looking for parent chief. He's knocked off the play by Schmeichel, trying to recover it, and it stays with Oceanside.
Schmeichel made a great defensive effort, and when you lean over and that push at the very end, go with Wallace on that call. But here's the last goal. No, that only bounced once. It bounced off the top of the left post, and it never hit the right. It just did not go past the line.
Kramer up top. Kramer will now go to work. Spin move. Back the other way. Knocked off the play. Good defense that time.
Even
by
better.
Burgesson.
Terrific ball security.
There's a shot. There's a save by Seaman.
His third. And not all of them have been cleanly in his stick. He hasn't made a deflection. All of them have been intercepted perfectly.
Woodland far side. Gives it off. Now we got a flag down on the play. Let's see what the infraction is.
I saw a flag go on the far left sideline. Yeah, it's over there, right by the coach's box on the far side of the field. So Wallace and Spazak will group up. And watch this last save. No problem. Right in the net. Not in the back of the net. Third save of the day for Danny.
Seaman very relaxed, making that save.
All of his saves, none of them have been flustered. None of them have been stressed. It's like having a catch in the backyard, just with a lacrosse ball, not a baseball.
A little bit of a delay here as the officials sort it out. Official Wallace and Stazak will get us the call eventually.
The thing with Oceanside is that they have good ball control. They have good ball movement whenever they're trying to get inside the red circle or even at the X where they haven't really had much possession there. That's what they need to do more of. They haven't scored a goal yet.
This exclusive broadcast is being brought to you by Arlen and Cohen Sports Medicine. Over 15 locations in Nassau and Suffolk. Whatever your sports injury, they have a specialist for that. .306 left in the second. From here at Mossback Field in Oceanside, Mike Trezza, Jim Furchland.
Yeah, Farmingdale up 4-0. 2 goals from Woodland, a goal from Wilson, and a goal from Higgis. And not much offense from the Sailors on their home turf.
Really just 3 shots, and as you said, easy saves for Seaman on all 3.
Well, he makes them look easy. For others, they may think otherwise. But Oceanside, after today, they'll be playing on Saturday. They'll host Freeport at noon. And Freeport, they have yet to win a game this year, 0-6. And then for the Dalers, a little bit more of a competition. Massapequa next on Saturday at noon as well. They're 5-1 on the year.
Ball's back in play, and it's with Farmingdale. Woodland up top. And there's a turnover back over to the Sailors.
That's another save. That's the 5th one for Collins. That was a shot attempt.
Across the field is Michael Mecca. Mecca now on the move. Showing good wheels. Gives it up top. And we've got a timeout by Oceanside.
Back at the Cage is excited to announce our collaboration with T&D Sports to bring more coverage to the high school game. Our mission at Back at the Cage has always been to provide the best-in-class coverage for boys and girls lacrosse. We are excited to work alongside T&D Sports to provide more coverage than ever and elevate the exposure of the game across the Northeast.
Yeah, you take a look at the Oceanside huddle, led by Coach Rob Blount, now in his 13th year at the helm. Of course, also the head football coach here at Oceanside.
Yeah, Blount has a great collegiate resume. Has a 5-3 record with this team so far today. They're coming off of a 6-10 loss at Calhoun last week. And they're playing a really good team, Farmingdale. Remember, they have 13 Nassau County titles in their program history, and along with one school championship 11 years ago. So they're no slouch. Farmingdale, a contender on Long Island. So the next game coming up for the Orland and Cohen Game of the Week will be next Tuesday on May 3rd, Garden City versus Massapequa at 4:45. Live stream brought to you by Orland and Cohen Sports Medicine, produced by T&D Sports Video Productions. Tune into the link, tndsportsvideo.com.
And that should be a good one. There you see the slate of games we have upcoming. Girls, boys, Nassau, Suffolk, we've got it all. Oceanside back on the attack. Oh, the ball is stripped, but they come away with it.
Yeah, Kramer was getting swarmed and double-teamed for about 10 consecutive seconds, and at the last second coughed it up.
We talked about this tough defense for the Dalers. They're really getting after the Oceanside players. Here's Kramer, and he's turned away.
All right, that was the most difficult save Siemens made all day.
Here's Cairo. That's wide.
So far, Siemens is 100%, and we're almost at the half. Oh, that's a terrific save.
Kramer was right on the doorstep, but he couldn't come in the house. Seaman wouldn't let him in.
That should count for half a save because he didn't put it cleanly in his net. But it all counts the same. 4 saves for Seaman, 5 for Ryan Collins. And if any for those saves, it could be a 7 or 8 goal game instead of it's still a 4-0 game. Great first half so far from the senior goalie for the Sailors.
Sailors hang on to the ball. They send it back around to the far side. Now Perrin Chief to Nikki Cairo. Here's Cairo.
Looking for that cut inside. Nothing there.
Looking for that close-in opportunity.
It's been covered the entire time. And you know they're trying to work through Kramer.
Thought about the shot, backed it up. McCabe thought about it, passed it up. Now here's the shot, it's wide. Siemens after it, and it goes over to Farmingdale.
Not only did Seaman go for the save, he was trying to extend his dick as far as possible and was able to do so, and Farmingdale gets the ball right back.
We're under a minute to play before halftime.
And Farmingdale turns it right back over.
Cairo has it right side. Sends it behind McCabe. Looking this side for Kramer. Perrin Chief with Wilson on him.
can see Oceanside. They can run left, they can run right, but when it comes to controlling the center, Farmingdale's all over it.
Left-handed shot from Kramer won't work. 10 seconds left in the half. We've got a quick timeout. 10 seconds left before halftime. So Oceanside trying to set it up now, Jim, for one more shot.
Yeah, they've had opportunities. They're just having not much of their shots have been on net. But that's a credit to Farmingdale's defense. They've been terrific all around, outside the circle, inside the circle. I have not seen one or two more attempts from Oceanside at the X. So that's just a terrific effort from Hunger Ford's squad. Their defense has been superb today.
Yeah, we talked about Oceanside being a little on the small side, quick, athletic. However, the much bigger defenders for Farmingdale have been knocking them off the play or chasing them off the play.
Yeah, it's a little David against Goliath kind of matchup that we have today. But Goliath seems to be winning the battle right now. There's still second half of action left to play, but let's see what Oceanside will control with Nardone at the X and see if he can find a teammate for an open goal just before the half.
Nardone leads the team in assists.
He's got 10 of those.
He'll put it in play. Gets it back from Perenchi. Finds a cutter. Here's the shot. No good with just 3 seconds left.
Yeah, Cairo went high. Seaman didn't really have to make an attempt because it was offline, and they'll just launch this across the other side of the field.
So that's going to do it. After one half of play, it's Farmingdale 4, Oceanside nothing. We're going to step away and be back with halftime action right after this. You're listening to T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team's expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Will Bernie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating!
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
Every time Spallina beats him.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
Manafort.
Minning score!
Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores! There's the game winner!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Halftime here in Oceanside. with Farmingdale on top of Oceanside 4-0. Mike Trezza, Jim Furchlin. And Jim, let's take a look at the first half scoring leaders.
Yeah, so far 2 goals. Ryan Woodland has been terrific at the first and the last goal of the half. Start off 1-0, and then you saw Kyle Wilson get involved, number 40, pick up his 8th goal to make it a 2-0 game. And Hickes on that awkward exchange, getting that open look with an open net, no Collins in, and without Collins, it's just the problems continue for Oceanside. And for Hickes, that goal that he had was his 15th of the season. Oceanside, they have had shots. A lot of them have not been on net. So that's been Oceanside's weakness in this first half. They just need to get shots on goal. But Seaman, on those shots that he has saved, have been pretty impressive.
Let's also give some credit to the defensive guys on Farmingdale. Bolello, Pantorno, and Ryan Thomas, all big guys, as we talked about in our opening, Jim, have made it very, very difficult for Kramer, Nardone, and the other offensive guys for Oceanside.
Yeah, when you're big, it's likely when you're that tall, you can't move that well, but they're moving terrific in tandem all together for the Dalers. And I don't think there's any intimidation between Oceanside and Farmingdale. It just looks like Farmingdale, they're just bigger. And Oceanside is quicker, but it's all about the length and then the defense converging after you get past those big guys. Those other defenders are there to help out. And Oceanside, again, continue to shoot at Seaman. It's going to be a difficult second half for them to even be playing catch-up this late in the game.
We've got a kids game going on at halftime, as we'll step away and be back with more right after this. You're watching the Orland and Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Productions.
Great defense by Satrum, but an even better pass, and that's a goal! And have graduated Thomas Jefferson. She passes it out, she shoots, and scores! As we see on the replay here, Jim, what a spin move, but an even better save by Warner.
Assist this year, too.
Great pass. Pass, shoots, score! A lot of one-on-ones. We have a wraparound, shoots, and puts it in. Oh, he told him, hey, you're up 2 goals. But no, they want to make it a 3rd, and they do! Number 12, Krista churns.
How do you like your butter? You like it churned? Escaping inside.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating! Shot, save! Kaylin Connors!
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Will Bernie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating!
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
Every time Spalina beats it.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spalina to Spalina.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
And her
Minning score!
Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores! There's the game winner!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Welcome back, everyone, to Mossback Field here at Oceanside High School for our Orland and Cohen TD Sports Video Production Game of the Week. Mike Trez on hand to bring you all the action along with Jim Furchland. And Jim, what type of adjustments can Coach Rob Blount make at halftime to get his team a few better looks at the cage?
It's difficult because everywhere Farmingdale's defense has been, they have crowded the center. You go left, you go right. If you go center, that's when they attack, and that's when Oceanside seems they need to make a move. If they make a bad pass, they're making good passes outside the circle, but whenever trying to penetrate inside, that's where problems have arose. Excuse me. And I think they just need to continue to play their game. Their shot accuracy has been really inefficient. So if they continue to get shots on goal against a really good Farmingdale defense, they have to really just be more aggressive with their shot selection.
We've got terrific action coming up over the next couple weeks here at T&D Sports Video Production. A lot of girls games coming up this next week or two. Jim, we've got St. Anthony's against Darien, Sacred Heart against Oak Knoll, Smithtown West against Rocky Point. I think it's you and Chris Cayozzo on that game.
Yeah, there's a lot of good action left. And I was talking to a couple of my friends today. They said, yeah, I'm calling lacrosse game today. I'm like, oh, their season just started. I'm like, no, we're halfway through, my friend. So but this season has gone by extremely fast already. We're already in almost May. And meanwhile, we were talking about the schedule in early to mid-March. And the season's going by really fast. But Massapequa Garden City coming up. St. Anthony's Darien for the girls. Sacred Heart put up a really good test against St. Anthony's 2 weeks ago. It was close in the beginning, and then St. Anthony's on their home field got more comfortable. Smithtown West, Rocky Point, another exciting matchup ahead with Rocky Point and Smithtown West. That game will be at the Bulls. So a lot of good matchups coming up and a lot of good games I'm excited to be a part of.
Parker and Mangio for the face-off to start the second half. Farmingdale leads 4-0 over Oceanside. Battle for it is won by Mangio. Farmingdale moves right to left. They're in the green. Mangio takes it behind the cage. Now gives it off to Wilson near side. Burgesson. Farmingdale will try to take their time a little bit. Here's a shot, and there's a score. It comes once again from Woodland.
There's Woodland with the hat trick. And that was, watch the location of where this shot was. Top left corner. An incredible shot. Goes past Collins. No shot for Ryan on that attempt. 5-0 Dalers.
You're absolutely right, Jim. He snuck it in just underneath the crossbar to the right of Collins to give the Dalers a 5-goal lead.
And that gives Woodland his 22nd, and 23rd goal of the year.
And once again, Mangio wins the faceoff, but Oceanside takes it away from him.
That looked like a basketball defensive play. Kicked it away, poked it around him. and playing good defense. Let's see if Oceanside has anything to do here. They're at the X. And now they're moving it around. Watch if see if they can control and get inside towards the center. It's the big emphasis take I had during the halftime break. You're down 5-0. A little more urgency Oceanside needs to show too. You know you got to keep the balanced attack against a good defense against these big guys for the Dalers. But what I'm seeing right here, I'm liking what I see here from Oceanside. They're spreading the field. They're looking for opportunities. They're running through Cairo. At first, they were trying to go through Ronnie. Ronnie just hasn't had many shots on goal.
Back behind. Ball pops off the stick, and back the other way is Farmingdale.
And that was Bolello again. Little pick pop.
Oh!
Leveled.
Rough hit on the near side. Play continues with a flag down. And here's the ball in front, and there's a score. Once again, it's Woodland.
Well, that was an unfortunate series of events for Oceanside. You lay out the offense, but Woodland's one-on-one with Collins, and Woodland wins the battle for the 4th time today.
Ryan Woodland is not going to miss from there. Called by his coach one of the best offensive players in Nassau. 24th goal of the season. Mangio this time working against Brennan. Ball still loose, scooped up by Oceanside. And we've got a timeout by the Sailors.
Yeah, they need to regroup. It looks like they may have lost their poise and tempo after that hit. And then that open goal, you can hit them as hard as you want, but you also need to make sure that their defense is back, and Woodland was sitting alone. This exclusive
broadcast is being brought to you by Arlen and Cohen Sports Medicine. Over 15 locations in Nassau and Suffolk. If you've got a sports injury, they've got a specialist for that.
I thought we'd flip-flop there, but okay.
So Farmingdale leads Oceanside 6-0. 9.5 left to go in the third. From here at Mossback Field in Oceanside, Mike Trezon hand along with Jim Furchland.
Farmingdale sitting comfortably with a 6-goal lead. Remember, the last time these two teams played last year, a little under a year ago, Farmingdale won 5-2. So not a lot of offense from Oceanside, but also they had a rough year having 2 wins in the season last year. But this is a new team. They already have 5. Their conference schedule, they're undefeated. But this is a tough team. The Dalers are always competing year after year.
Oceanside on the offense, trying to get something on the board. They come near side with Michael Mecca. He dumps it off behind the cage. Kramer, guarded by Bolello. Couple spins. Comes near side. To Rose. No, check that. That's McCabe.
It's good defense from Ryan Thomas. We've been saying it all day, but we need to acknowledge how stifling this Dalers defense has been. The Daler D dominating.
Every time an Oceanside offensive player gets it, he's got a Farmingdale defender in his pocket.
Just been a step ahead. Oh, here we go.
There's the shot. That goes wide.
And wide left, Xavier Miller. 6 goals, 7 assists in the year. It was a good look. Defended tightly with 2 guys in that crease area. And it sailed bottom left.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Oceanside crowd in front of us getting a little impatient, imploring their troops to pick it up a little bit.
I would use that word imploring. That's a perfect word to describe it. Not really going anywhere, and ball's turned over. And that's not going to make these fans any happier.
Getting a little impatient in front of us.
Another flag
And
goes
now
flying.
we've got a flag coming in.
You saw that flag going about 30 or 35 feet in the air.
Thrown very emphatically.
That reminded me when in Alabama, that's when Lane Kiffin had the clipboard and launched it in the air about 25, 30 feet after a touchdown. And he still caught it.
Shot from Lennon went wide. Oceanside will take over after this penalty call.
And Mike, despite the scoreboard, I think Collins has played a terrific game defensively.
He's kept his team in the game. It's 6-0, I should say. 7.5 left in the third.
So Blount not happy with the official on this call. And there's no, it is a man-up opportunity. Nardone sitting in the box. Or is he sitting on the sideline?
Daller's on the man up.
They are.
Woodland thought about it, dumped it off. Now has it up top. Burgesson loses it, gets it back. Now Wilson looking for room. Working against Mecca. All the way around. Wilson thought about it, passed it up.
See, this is good defense from Oceanside. Even beyond the man down, and another great save, Collins, with assistance from Broderick on the other end.
Collins looking for the clear. Sends it short, near side. Brian Brennan gets it into the offensive zone.
Just mentioned 6 goals for Farmingdale, 6 saves for Collins.
Kramer.
Oh,
Now
what
up
a
top.
move.
Cairo. Parent Chief looking for room, loses his footing, gives it up.
Go, Cairo. Go, bud.
A lot of time being used here on this possession.
Draw.
That they're following their sets too much. If there's an open look, take it.
Cairo, the talented junior. And another save by Seaman.
That gives him 5. 4 of the 5 have been caught cleanly.
5 minutes left in the third. Farmingdale leads by half a dozen.
Look at Bolello putting the moves.
We've got a flag down once again.
it looks like it's going on Farmingdale, and that might be on Cangelosi.
Let's see if Oceanside takes over on offense.
There's that save. Top right, Seaman read it.
Not sure if that one was on goal, Jim, but Seaman wasn't taking any chances.
Still counts as a save. He's been unblemished.
Down under 5 minutes left in the third. Farmingdale with the ball. Up 6-0. Farmingdale wants to work the clock now.
Down, circle back around. Now he's open. He's a cutter. 13's open. He's wide open. There's no one on him.
They get it inside. They turn and they fire.
Get on, Jack. Get on it.
Saved by Collins.
That was off the post, but Burgesson had a good shot. Great pass from Woodland. Burgesson just couldn't put it in between that left pipe. Looking for his 6th goal of the year. Couldn't happen.
Down under 4 minutes left in the third. Went to make a move, left the ball behind, did Ramos. O'Keefe now works his way behind the cage. He's got Mecca on him. O'Keefe turns and fires. That one goes off Collins. Another shot, Collins save.
Close range. One more.
That one sails wide, again from Ramos.
Check out this one, back to back. McCabe. Check that, Burgesson. Good shot attempt. Outstanding defensive reaction from Ryan Collins.
Here's Wilson, here's Burgesson. Nice ditch in front, and there's a save by Collins.
It's tough for me to stay in my seat how many terrific saves we've seen from both sides. But Collins, check out this one. Catches it cleanly, tries to go up, reads it, snatches it. 8, that's 9 saves for Collins on 6 goals allowed.
Came into this game averaging about 50%. Has done better than that here this evening.
It's only 3 shy of a season high after he had 12 last game versus Calhoun. And Calhoun put up 10 goals and won that game.
Lennon sets a pick. There's a shot and a score. Tommaso Ramos headed to Stony Brook next year.
Yeah, one of them had to go in. His 4th goal of the year. Just to go past the defense. Tough angle. Goes from right to the left side. And that time beats Collins inside the cage. 7-0 Dalers. Collins still with 9 saves.
Ramos, also an outstanding football player, maybe up for the Thorpe Award this coming season. Approaching 2 minutes left in the third. Farmingdale leads by a touchdown. Oceanside again taking a lot of time.
Ooh, good pass.
Cairo, nice stick control. Stifling defense by Farmingdale.
And it's Burgerson, too, on both ends, offense and defense.
That time it's Pantorno providing the defense.
There's Gayron getting in the face of Cairo.
Cairo, nice dish in front. Oh, and they knock him off the play. Back the other way is Farmingdale.
And that was Kramer, wide open, straight away. Heard the defense was lurking and couldn't keep control.
They closed on Kramer quickly.
Not only they closed on him, they shoved him off. Farmingdale.
40 seconds left in the third. Farmingdale with the ball and the 7-0 lead. Down to 30. Skips past Burgeson's stick and going back over to the Sailors.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity the Sailors had recently. I mean, Kramer, the person who we spotlighted and highlighted for the Sailors, had an open look and heard the defense maybe a little intimidated there. And possibly one more chance before we start the fourth quarter.
Perenchi fires, and it's a save by Seaman. Long clear, and that's the end of the third. After 3 quarters of play, Farmingdale leads Oceanside 7-0. We'll step away and be back with more right after this.
Check this final goal from Seaman, a final save. That ain't easy. He made it look easy.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Will Bernie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating!
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
Every time Spallina beats it.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
Manafort.
Minning score!
Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores! There's the game winner!
Defenders there.
There you see on your screen, Ryan Woodland has had a big day for Farmingdale.
Yeah, 4 of the 7 goals for the Dalers. Outside of that, Wilson, Hickes, and recently Ramos put it past behind Collins for 5, 6, and 7 points for the Dalers today. So far, Oceanside scoreless.
Brennan against Mangio on the faceoff. Mangio's taken every faceoff for Farmingdale, won many of them.
That shows why Farmingdale has the lead. They've been aggressive to possess the ball and keep it that way.
McCabe has been quiet today. Chased behind the cage by Thomas. Now ball goes far side, up top to Cairo. Here's Kramer.
There's the
Looking
X.
for a shot, has to give it up. From close range, again a save by Seaman.
I don't really have an answer for Oceanside there. You did everything you can. That's an incredible defensive play.
St. John's will be getting a terrific goalie next year in Danny Seaman. Yet to be scored upon today.
It's back to the cage. Excited to announce our collaboration with T&D Sports to bring more coverage to the high school game. Our mission at Back of the Cage has always been to provide the best-in-class coverage for boys and girls lacrosse. We are excited to work alongside T&D Sports to provide more coverage than ever and elevate the exposure of the game across the Northeast.
So that time, Jim, Oceanside's offense did everything they could. Great ball movement, great positioning in front, but simply could not get it past the goalie, Danny Seaman.
Yes, Danny Seaman is... It's like he's a force field. I mean, anything has not gone past him today. He has been aggressive. He has made it look easy. He has not been rattled. He has remained composed. All the things check the box for a happy coach in Mike Hungerford for Farmingdale.
Mike Hungerford told me during the week, if his team gives up double-digit goals, they could be in trouble in this game. So far, Oceanside hasn't gotten anywhere near that.
A goose egg right now for the Sailors. Plenty of game left, but Oceanside, they need to play out of their minds for the next 10-plus minutes.
Farmingdale gets it in. Near side to Wilson. He's met right away, but he gets away.
Yeah, that was like I'm going to refer to John Sterling for the Yankees, belly to belly. Yeah, back-to-back bombs last night for those between Judge and Rizzo.
Wilson on the move backwards. Called by his coach, just a great kid, wearing that ceremonial number 40 jersey this year for Farmingdale. Up top, Ramos. Now back to Wilson. Tries to get it middle of the field.
Thank you.
Back over to Oceanside. Nice dish up ahead to Cairo. Oh, he tried to get it side of the cage to Nardone. Nardone was not able to control.
If we can get a replay on that, it looked like Wilson deflected the pass going across. No, that was actually that was Joseph Bleck deflecting it on the fast break chance for Oceanside. No easy passes.
Back the other way is Lennon. Sends it behind Woodland. 9 minutes left in the game. Farmingdale up 7-0. Burgesson. Tries to get it to Wilson. It skips away. Scooped up by Lennon. Burgesson. Brings it behind. Looking for the shot. Worked over by Cairo. Couple spins.
All left, Scott.
Woodland tried to get it to a cutting teammate. It skipped away.
The pass.
That was a good attempt from Woodland on that pass, just nobody home. If anyone was in that direction, Collins may have been late to react.
Sailors will go back on offense. 8:12 left in the game. They trail Farmingdale 7-0. Farmingdale instead keeps the ball.
They can use as much clock as they want. Up 7 goals, 8 minutes left to go. Therefore, Oceanside would have to score a goal a minute.
They whip it around the perimeter. Wilson in front. Nice save by Collins.
That gives him double figures with 10. And Collins looked like he had, check that, Wilson looked like he had an open gateway for his second goal of the game. Set up nicely by Bergerson.
Farmingdale kind of lulled them to sleep and then fired from point blank. And Collins was up to the task.
Yeah, looked like Farmingdale looked like a kid listening to a sermon in church. And then eventually, when you're ready, it's already time for Eucharist. Time to wake up.
Jim getting religious on us here in the fourth quarter.
That reminds me, I have to go back to church.
7 minutes left in the fourth. Farmingdale up by 7. Long clear. Handled by Cangelosi. Actually, it goes over his stick, and it's back the other way, Oceanside.
Oceanside remarkably stayed in bounds on that play.
Brian Brennan gives off the parent chief.
Here's Kramer trying to make a play.
Shot sails wide. Oceanside keeps the ball.
McCabe's instincts knew where the ball was going to go. He noticed Kramer likely was going to take a shot, went wide left by a lot. McCabe was right there for it.
Kramer.
McCabe again, tries to go left. That one sails about 10 feet above the post. And Nardone right there for it.
A defender may have gotten a stick on that one. Now McCabe has it again near side. Pass is too long. Ground ball. Let's see who can scoop it up. And possession back over to Farmingdale. Bergerson. He'll take a little time.
Bergerson at the X.
Up top, Woodland. 5:20 left in the game.
And Mike, with Woodland, he's got 4 goals today. That is the 3rd time he's done that this season. Other 2
nice
times,
pass
Calhoun.
across the field.
Other 2 times Woodland's done that was Calhoun and Carey. 4 goals apiece. He's looking for 5.
He fires wide on the bounce shot.
Can't lower your head, ref. That's an offensive ward.
Got good mics on the field.
Nice feed in front. Pass can't be controlled. Oceanside looking for the ground ball.
Madden was there.
White ball. White ball.
Oceanside ball. 4:38 left in the game. And the Sailors trying to get on the board.
Hungerford not happy with that call despite being up by 7 with less than 5. So now they're loading out the net.
And it skips off the stick.
Woodland's right there.
And back the other way is Schmeichel. Gets it ahead. Oh, but it just goes off the stick. Farmingdale with a golden opportunity to expand this lead.
Yes, Michael had the attempt, saw the man in green, looked like he had the green light, and the bounce just was a little off target.
Ball goes out of bounds and back over to the Dalers.
Yeah, Cairo last to touch it.
Four minutes left in the game. Farmingdale with the ball and the lead by 7. Near side, Levantini. Up top, trying to get Ramos. He regathers. Wilson at the 30. Gives it off to Ramos. Headed to Stony Brook next year. They work it around. Trying to get Woodland involved again. Left-handed shot. It got deflected back the other way. And now scooped up by Bolello and going back over to the Dalers.
And Dalers haven't made much errors. Seems when Oceanside, they have an opportunity, they get a little excited, and they have a miscue with the pass.
Under 3 minutes left. Farmingdale by 7. Again, they'll try to take a little clock. Kyle Wilson.
They may use the rest of this clock.
Wilson trades places with Woodland. Now he fires. That's wide.
Parisi was on him the entire play, and it looked like they collided at the end, and we're going to get a timeout.
Great defense by Satcham, but an even better pass, and that's a goal! And have graduated Thomas Stepson. She passes it out, she shoots, and scores! As we see on the replay here, Jim, what a spin move, but an even better save by Warner.
Assist this year, too.
Great pass! Pass, shoots, score! A lot of one-on-ones. We have a wraparound, shoots, and puts it in! Oh, he told him, hey, you're up 2 goals. But no, they want to make it a third, and they do! Number 12, Krista churns.
How do you like your butter? You like it churned? Escaping inside.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating! Shot, save! Kaylin Connors!
Down to 2:14 left. From here at Oceanside, Mike Trezza, Jim Furchland. Farmingdale leads by 7 over the Sailors.
Yeah, 4-goal game for Ryan Woodland. And he'll be staying close to home, going to play his collegiate ball at Hofstra, another very good lacrosse program. Woodland looking for his 5th goal. He's got it.
Woodland, number 5 on the day. He'll take all 5 of those over to Hempstead to Hofstra.
First 5-goal game of the season for Ryan Woodland. 1-on-1, good defensive effort from Brennan, and then a little release at the end from Woodland to give himself some space. Found his nemesis with Collins and puts it past him for the 5th time today. 25 goals on the year for Ryan Woodland, the senior attacker.
8-0 Farmingdale. Woodland with 5 of those scores. Now grabs it and backs it out.
And also, was that unassisted?
I believe that was unassisted. Levantini carries it behind. Down to 1:40. Got a whistle and a timeout by Farmingdale. So, Jim, let's take a look at the upcoming stretch of games for both of these teams.
Yeah, got some good competition coming up, and we'll look at Farmingdale's side. They're hosting Massapequa on Saturday at noon, and then you have a Uniondale 3 days later. That'll be at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. At Syosset after that, the next week at 5 o'clock. Port Washington at 6:30 on May 11th. Hicksville on May 14th, and to round out the year at Plainview, Old Bethpage JFK on the road at 5 o'clock.
Coach Hungerford told me during the week he believes not just Massapequa and Oceanside, but also Port Washington and Syosset will be tough games for his team this year.
Yeah, Syosset this year, they're 500 right now, but they're undefeated in conference play. They had tough losses to Garden City, lost a close one at Southside earlier in the year, and they got pummeled by Kellenberg recently last week. But they're next to play at Freeport, and then they'll play at Port Washington, so tough competition back-to-back for Syosset.
Catholic League Lacrosse, very, very tough, as we've seen a couple times this year. Down to 1.5 minutes left. Farmingdale by 8, keeping possession of the ball.
Oceanside, they'll play Freeport on Saturday at noon. And then after that, they'll be at Massapequa and at East Meadow. And they have Port Washington later on in the schedule in mid-April, and then close out the year at Syosset. So the last 2 games for Oceanside will be far from a walk in the park.
The game at Massapequa should be a good one as well. We just had Massapequa last week, overtime thriller. Farmingdale not looking to shoot, just looking to run it out, approaching the 30 seconds left mark.
It was Jake Norton making a smart and wise attempt to not charge at the goal, just using out the rest of this clock.
Down to 20 seconds. Farmingdale's called off the dogs, approaching 10. And that's going to do it. Final score from here at Farmingdale, 8-0. From here at Oceanside, Farmingdale over Oceanside.
Yeah, Farmingdale, a nice road victory. They improved to 8-1 and 2-0 in Conference A. Terrific game all around. The defense was spectacular. Ryan Woodland had a seasonal game, 5 goals, 4 different scores. Great overall day for the Dalers.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with some post-game coverage right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Will Bernie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating!
Calabria ahead inside. High save again. 15 saves.
Every time Selena beats it.
Gotta give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
Manafort, Minning, score!
Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores! There's the game winner!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
So Oceanside held off the scoreboard today here at home against Farmingdale. For Farmingdale, Jim, no such problems. They hit the back of the net early and often, especially their key player, Woodland.
Yeah, Ryan Woodland, 5 goals today, including 3 in the second half. He was exceptional offensively. The ball found him. The ball found the back of the net. Even though we put Woodland in our game, Collins played great in between the net for Oceanside. Had 10 saves. That's his second most of the season. He had 12 last game versus Calhoun. But still, Ryan Woodland going to Hofstra, showing it off today on the road against Oceanside, and shut them down.
Final score, once again, Farmingdale 8, Oceanside nothing. Our director is Tom Bruno, our cameraman Dave Stempel, also Tom DeMarinis, our TD Jamie Burkhart. For everyone here on our T&D Sports Video Production crew, including my partner Jim Furchland, this is Mike Trezor saying thank you for watching. We will see you the next time on the Orland and Cohen Lacrosse Game of the Week.